Hey, what's up you guys? Welcome back to my channel. Hi, how are you? How's it going? I'm the Snatched here on YouTube, and I am currently doing my series called Tarot Tuesday / Thursday, where I take one of the currently the major arcana cards, break it down for you, and give you all the meanings for things like love, career, finance. I give you the numerology. I also give you the main reverse meaning, and I just kind of talk about it in depth for you guys and give you a better understanding of it. I also am doing this in collaboration with my blog, so this is a multimedia sort of viewing capability, so if you'd rather read the article, that will be linked down below. So far I have done the Fool and the Magician, so the first two of the major arcana. Today we are going to be doing card number 3, which is the High Priestess. So before I get into that, I just want to give a little disclaimer that this series, these meanings are specifically for a one card pull. If you have something in a spread, spreads have different meanings in each places that you put them. If you would like an in-depth video / blog post about tarot spreads, or if you'd like me to break down the different tarot spreads that I've used in the past, I definitely can do that. But just keep in mind, this is for a one card pull where there isn't any other card around it affecting the meaning of it, or any spot placement in a spread affecting the meaning of it. So please keep that in mind. But let's get into it. So the High Priestess, as I have said before, I have 3 tarot decks. I'm going to show you the High Priestess card in each of them. This is from the Everyday Tarot, what it looks like. This is from the Cat Tarot, what the High Priestess looks like. And then this is from the Luna Soul Tarot. So this is what the High Priestess looks like. You can kind of see the yin and yang here on the book. The High Priestess is a lot about balance, and it's also a lot about divine feminine energy, which you can see throughout all 3 of those cards. So to start off, I just want to give you a quick overview. The High Priestess is card number 3 in the major arcana, or card number 2 on the Fool's Journey. So as you guys have known if you've watched my previous videos, which will be linked down below, is that the Fool is technically card 0 in tarot, and then the cards count upward from there. There's a total of 22 cards in the major arcana, but only numbered up to 21. So this is card 3, but technically card 2 on the Fool's Journey. So the High Priestess is all about desire and an element of mystery in this journey, and things like that. The numerology is number 2, which stands for balance and intuition, as you see here with the yin and yang on the book that the High Priestess is holding. There is that kind of idea of balance throughout this card. The astrology is the moon, which you actually see the crescent moon on this card, and in the background of this card as well. So the moon is a big representation, and then the element is water. So if you pull this card and you're trying to look at what zodiac sign it may be linked to, it would be any of the water signs. So Pisces, Scorpio, and Cancer are the water signs, so keep that in mind as well. So upright, what does this card mean? This card is a combination of intuition, mystery, and sensualization, kind of mixed with your common sense. So the big thing that this card is telling you to do is to trust those gut feelings. You have your intuition for a reading, and this card is basically just signifying that you need to be listening to those gut feelings, whether it's about a person, a place, a situation, anything. Trust your gut. You also should try to be more aware of your dreams and maybe other signs that the universe is bringing to you, whether it be synchronicities, whether it be you've been seeing a lot of a specific type of bird, or maybe, I don't know, there's been crow feathers in your yards, things like that. Just a lot of signs that you may be missing. If you guys want a whole video on synchronicities and angel numbers, I can do that as well. That's something I would love to talk about. But that's basically just repeating numbers. So those have different meanings from the universe. So keep that in mind, that this card may be telling you, oh, you need to look out for these signs from the universe if it comes up in a reading, but also really just trust those gut feelings. So for love, I usually try to break it down for singles versus in a relationship, but really the love meaning for this card mainly applies to single people for the most part. There are some meanings for when you're in a relationship, but it mainly defines it by men and women. There's like a different meaning because of this divine feminine energy that you have. So this could also, you know, mix either way, but usually for men, if it comes up for a man, it means that there's some sort of strong feminine energy, someone who is very sure of themselves, that they're going to come into your life and you'll be attracted to them. It may not be that you're attracted to them in a romantic way. It may be a very strong friendship for you, but there is going to be some sort of like soul attraction to this person. And then for women, usually this means like you are this energy and you have a lot of options coming your way as far as relationships. So just kind of keep that in mind. You know, you can be a woman and this could represent a feminine energy that's coming in for you. Or you could be a guy and this could be representing that you have a friendship coming in. It doesn't necessarily have to be that, but as far as love goes, usually in that meaning for men, it is that there's going to be a strong feminine energy coming in, and for women, it is that you are that divine feminine energy. You have built yourself, and that you're going to have offers coming because people are recognizing you as a strong, independent feminine energy. So next we have career. So career, you may gain some sort of information. Maybe it's a job that's opening up that you've been like hoping to apply for. Maybe it's, you know, this company is downsizing and you get information ahead of time, so you need to start looking to go somewhere else. Anything that could possibly be coming your way before it's actually like announced to like everyone in your workplace. And then there's also the idea that this could represent the ability to work on a creative project. So people who are more like artistic and people who are in fields that have a lot more use for creativity. There may be a big project coming up where you can let those creative juices kind of flow and use a lot of that creativity. And then for people who are students or just like starting out in a certain field, this also could mean a like very significant teacher or mentor that's coming your way. It doesn't necessarily have to be female, but with this divine feminine energy, it very well may be a female that's very strong and powerful in your career path that's going to come and mentor you or be a teacher in some way. So then we have the spiritual meaning, and this is literally the card of spiritual wisdom. Like talking about that balance, talking about trusting your gut and your intuition, looking for signs. It is the card of complete spiritual wisdom. And when this card appears, you should really try to focus on your inner self and listening to those subconscious thoughts that are coming up. So if you're meditating and you have a thought coming to your mind, don't just dismiss it and get rid of it. That's something that's like a big misconception with meditating, which I, again, can do a whole video on if you guys are interested. But really examine that thought and why your subconscious put it into your head while you were meditating. Things like that. Really kind of connect with your inner self, your subconscious, the things that are happening in your mind. And once again, trust your inner power, your intuition, things like that, to really show you what is coming your way, what you need to be aware of, all kinds of things of that sort of nature. So next we have finance. This one doesn't really have a huge like explanation behind it. From all the research that I've done, there's not a ton of finance information, but the most that I found is you really should be careful with who you choose to share your financial information with. You know, you're trying to have this like high priestess energy in your financial life, so maybe you shouldn't be sharing it with other people unless it's a need to know basis. That's the main advice I found as far as that goes for this specific card. And then for health, once again, listen to what your body is telling you, listen to your intuition. A lot of times people will dismiss your health concerns, health professionals will dismiss your health concerns. If you have this card come up and it's related to health, don't let people dismiss it. Trust your intuition, because 9 times out of 10 it is right, I would say. So don't let people put your concerns by the wayside because they think you're being over dramatic or whatever. Just really be an advocate for yourself and trust your intuition when it comes to your own health and listen to your body. Now finally, the reversed meaning. So reverse is whenever the card comes out upside down. Some people don't read reversals. I personally do, so I always like to include the main reversed reading. And then if you want to find the reversed reading for all of these other things, it kind of applies the same way to them, and the way it mirrors the like original overview meaning. So if you want to apply this to like love, it would apply the same way. You'll get it in a second. So basically this card is very similar in the reverse position as it is to the upright position, except you aren't listening to your intuition. So maybe if this is a reading about health and it comes out reversed, you're not listening to your body. Things like that. It's very like parallel with the meanings. So you have your intuition. It's spot on, but you're just ignoring it. Maybe it's because you're focused on other people, what they may think. Maybe you're trying to gain approval of others, or you're trying to join some sort of group that's elite, whatever, and you're really not listening to your intuition because you want these people's approval. And you really need to focus on you and listen to what your inner self is saying and what the universe is trying to tell you, because your intuition is directly linked to the universe and the things that you could have come your way. So try to be more aware of that, and really just think about, you know, if this card does come out in reverse, you know, what has been happening in your life that maybe you haven't been paying attention to, and really just kind of focusing on how that's affecting your mental state, your inner self, and your true guidance into your path of life. So that is it for this video about the High Priestess. I will have the blog post linked down below if you guys do want to go check that out. Totally up to you. And I will see you guys in the next one. I believe the next card is the Empress. I'm 99% sure the next card is the Empress, but I might just be talking out of my butt right now. But that will be going up Tuesday, and then we'll have another one next Thursday as well, and just kind of continue making our way through the major arcana. Yeah, that's it for this video. I will see you guys in the next one. I may be doing a special upload tomorrow, so stay tuned for that. I'll see y'all in the next one. Bye!